Hey everyone. I was surprised a few weeks ago to learn that one of my circle of friends was leaning toward voting for McCain. I have a pretty liberal group of friends, and they all solidly have been for Obama for quite some time. I was somewhat shocked to hear this, but I understood. This friend was in the Navy during the 90s, and at one time was registered as a Republican, and more recently re-registered as an independent. So last week we were having dinner and we got into a discussion about Proposition 8, which would overturn the legalization of gay marriage here in California. I kind of sarcastically commented that I thought he might be in favor of Proposition 8 because, after all, he was voting for McCain. He said, "Hold on, wait a second, I didn't say I was voting for McCain. I said I was leaning toward McCain." Well, though he's still not decided, and I've been wondering who are those undecided voters out there, well, I found one in my close-knit circle of friends. He is technically still an undecided voter. He is slightly leaning toward Obama. As recently as 6 weeks ago, he said he was still leaning toward McCain. In his mind, 60 to 40, I believe he said. Sarah Palin started shifting him closer to Obama as he realized how unprepared she is. I mean, I'm not even going to begin to list all the things. You can look on YouTube. Everything from the fact that she still doesn't clearly understand what the vice president's job is, to her spending $150,000 on clothing and then claiming that, well, it's not really a big deal because most of them are still on the campaign plane and I haven't even worn them. Oh, that's great. Waste money and then don't even use those things you wasted money on. To everything in between. But I'm not here to get into Palin some more. But Palin started moving him toward Obama. And then Colin Powell came out and endorsed Obama. General Colin Powell is a longtime Republican. Colin Powell has known McCain for decades. Put those two things together. He's known him for decades and is a Republican. Shouldn't he automatically be for McCain? But no. He came out for Obama. And some of you will dismiss it as, well, it's because they're both African Americans. Come on, he's a Republican who knows McCain. I think that trumps race. That should tell you something. That he would choose Obama over McCain. It certainly spoke to my friend who is still undecided, who says now that he is leaning toward Obama, but that he is also very private about his voting, and says that he won't certainly tell us who he voted for, but that the fact that, one, General Powell endorsed Obama, and two, that McCain is over 70 years old with previous health issues and chose an extremely unqualified vice president. The combination of those factors has pushed my undecided friend to being more likely to vote for Obama, and I think he's pretty representative of all those other undecided voters out there. So there is hope. If we can get a fair election, if we can get those votes counted without fraudulence, we might find ourselves with a President Barack Obama. I have hope. Thanks for watching.